to the Morning Brew for the 7th of October. This is net number 1066. My name is Scott, W2BLT in Buffalo, and I'll be your host for the first hour. And then we'll turn it over to Al, K8BAC, Britain, Michigan. The question of the day is an easy one. Are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? And if you're driving this morning, don't look down at your key ring. And say, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring besides your key fob? Announcements tonight, 8 o'clock, right here in the East Coast Reflector, we have the TechNet. If you have any ham-related questions or just want to stop by and say hello, please stop by. That's 8 o'clock tonight. I'll be joined by Dick and Roger and probably Vicky on the log, and we'll have a good time. All right, let me acknowledge text check-ins I have here, and then we'll take our mobiles. We had, from the top down, KA8BYU Roy, KC2NJV Wayne, K8UFM Randall, KR4NJ Jerry, W9AFK Adam, N3DQD Ray, KQ9KX Paul, VA3GLJ Greg, NJ2VT Peter, KM4WZD Joe, KE2EDS Mark, N6QDY David, W3CVE Chuck, KM7CGI Larry, KF8EBD Michael, KE4NTG Walter, KI4EGQ Bill, VA3YBS Bill, and KR4EMM Vince. All right, if you're mobile, and please only if you're mobile and would like to join us this morning, come with your call sign twice and slowly. Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet Charlie Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November is mobile in and out today. Kilo 4 Kilo Zulu Zulu KK4KZZ mobile. November 1 November Delta November. Again, November 1 November Delta November mobile. November 8 Mike Victor Uniform in and out. Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Victor Hotel. Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Victor Hotel. KK5 MLZ. KK5 MLZ. Go in and out. Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo. Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo mobile. W8 NJT Whiskey 8 November Juliet Tango. Alrighty, let me acknowledge these stations. We had from the bottom up, we had Nick, W8NJT, we had W5GHR Brian, KJ5MLZ, K3BDH Brian, N8VMU Craig. Craig and Katie were in and out this morning. Thanks for joining us. We had N1NDN Bernie, KK4KZZ Mark, K1MCOJ, and KZ4JN. Any other mobile before we run this, please come now. W4 Alpha 5 P Mobile. Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Juliet 5 Golf Uniform Yankee. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Uniform Yankee Mobile. KN4DKK handheld. Alrighty, we'll hold it up there. We had the KN4DKK Edward in Cameron, North Carolina. Looks like you're new to the system. We had KJ5GUY Guy, AA5JW James, and W4PPX Don. Let me go to that handheld. KN4DKK is the correct call sign, and if it is, good morning, Edward. And how many, do you have more or less than 5 keys on your key ring?
is KN4DKK. I'm actually handheld in Belgrade, North Carolina.
Well, good morning. Looks like you're new to the system. Would you like to answer our question this morning?
How many key rings do I have?
No. Are there more or less than 5 keys on your primary key ring?
Well, I'm a janitor, so I got more than 5.
Oh, there you go. Thanks for joining us this morning, Edward. You have yourself a good day, and don't be a stranger. We're here every Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. Let's go up to the top of this list of mobiles. KZ4JN, Anders in Gainesville, Florida. Good morning, Anders.
Good morning, everyone. I would say I have more than 5. I hope everyone has a great day. This is Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November. Back to you.
Thanks for joining us this morning, Anders. Jay, K1MCO in Orlando, Florida. Good morning. K1MCO, are you still with me? I'll come back to him. I know he's there somewhere. KK4, KZZ, Mark in Gainesville, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm looking at a very full moon as I'm driving towards Gainesville. And the answer to the question is I have less than 5. I've pinned out as many keys as I could and basically just have a keychain with the necessary ones for the day. Too many keys, unless you have to have them, get in the way. Anyways, have a great day, everybody. KK4KZZ.
All right, thanks, Mark. Have a good day and appreciate you joining us. N1NDN, Bernie in Hudson Falls, New York. Good morning, Bernie. More or less than 5 keys on your key ring?
Good morning, everyone. N1NDN Mobile. Definitely more than 5 on the work key ring, which is really my primary key ring. The other one's just a key fob for my car. So, yep, more than 5. And good morning, and yeah, I see the same full moon as the station in Gainesville. It's showing up here in New York as well. 7-3, N1NDN, pulling into my parking spot.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us, Bernie. And yep, that's the harvest moon, and it's also, what do they call it, a super moon or something like that? I don't know, it's supposed to be closer. Have a good day. VA3, BVH, Brian in Leamington, Ontario, Canada. Good morning. VA3, BVH, Brian, are you still with me?
You got me now there, net control?
Yes, sir.
Net control, how copy? VA3 BBH.
Copy it pretty well. More or less than 5 keys on your key ring.
There we go. For some reason we're not working here. We got more than 5. I'm actually on my way into the office here, so it's a little bit of an off week. 7-3, have a good Tuesday, everybody. VA3 BBH, the net control.
Alrighty, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it and have a good day. Let's go back up and see if Jay's in there. K1MCO. Are you with me, Jay?
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the brew crew. This is K1MCO in Orlando. I got less than 5 keys, Scott. I heard you earlier. I just had a customer at the counter already early in the morning. Have a great day, my friend. 7-3.
No problem, Jay. I knew you wouldn't let us hang. Have a great day. Appreciate you joining us. This is W2BLT. Next up, W5GHR. Brian out in Katy, Texas. Good morning.
Good morning, Brew Crew. This is Brian, W5GHR. I have less than 5 keys on my keychain. I've, like one of the other callers, I've almost eliminated everything that I can. Less to carry. Back to you, net control.
All right, thank you, Brian. You have yourself a fine day. Nick, W8NJT out in Toledo, Ohio. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I too have shed every key I can off of this ring, and I still have more than 5. W8NJT, back to net control.
All right, thanks, Nick. Have a good day. W4PPX, Don in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning, Don. He was in and out, Scotty. Alrighty, in and out this morning. Hope he has a great day. AA5JW, James in Spring, Texas. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Scott and Vicky. Thank y'all for running that this morning. And good morning, Brew Crew. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Spring, Mobile into Houston for work today. It's going to be a beautiful, warm day today. Maybe a little bit of rain, but looking forward to having the last little bit of hot weather before hopefully we start to cool down again. To the question at hand, I've got more than 5 keys in my key ring, but I've got a little clip in the middle so I can split it in half. And that way when I'm not working, I put my work keys in my backpack and make the keychain a little bit lighter. With that all said, 7-3 handed back to net. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
All right, thanks, James. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Next up, KJ5GUY, Guy out in Harvey, Louisiana. Good morning.
Got everybody on the Brew Crew. This is Kilo, Juliet 5 Golf Uniform Yankee down here in Harvey, Louisiana. Question of the day. I have about maybe 8. Yeah, about 8 off the top of my head. I'll say 8. But anyway, yeah. As far as we're concerned, yeah, I don't know. I wish I had less. That's for darn sure. A few more work related. I wish I didn't even have those. Back over to you, Scott. KJ5 Golf, Uniform Yankee. Lazy Le Bon Temps Relay.
All right, thanks, Guy. Have a good day. We recognize or acknowledge N5CHB Chuck out in Sugar Land. We got him on the list. Let's go to the top of this list. KA8BYU, Roy in Blaisdell, New York. Good morning, Roy. And are there more than 5 keys on your key ring?
Oh, good morning, everybody. How's it, bro? KA8BYU. Yeah, there's more than 5 keys, and there's also a plethora of those doggone plastic little convenience tags, you know, that you get from like CVS and Ollie's and the auto parts stores and all that. So yeah, I got a boatload on there. Both. Hope to see everybody on the TechNet tonight. And back to you.
Alrighty, thanks, Roy. Yeah, I got rid of all those little plastic thingies. Have a good day. KC2NJV, Wayne in Belmore, New York. Good morning.
Good. This is Scott and the rest of the crew. KC2NJV here. I have less than 5 keys on my key ring. Have a great day.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us, Wayne. Appreciate it. K8UFM, Randall in Brownstown Township, Michigan. Good morning. morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki, and good morning to everyone on frequency. This is KUFM, and Les, today's question. That would be Les. With that said, this is KUFM, back to net control. Let everyone have an outstanding day. All right, thanks, Randall. Appreciate you joining us this morning. KR4NJ, Jerry in Durham, North Carolina. Good morning.
Scott, Vicky, all the Brew Crew, this is KR4NJ. I definitely had less than 5. There are only 3. KR4NJ, back to net control.
All right, thanks, Jerry. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Next up, W9AFK, Adam in Downers Grove, Illinois. Good morning.
Morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. Definitely put me down for less than 5. Less than 5. W9AFK, back to net.
All righty, Adam. Thanks for joining us this early in the morning. Have a good one. Next up, Ray, N3DQD in Beaver, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Ray.
Anybody else in there this morning? Less than 5 keys. Less than 5 keys. N3DQD, back to net.
Thank you, Ray. Have yourself a fine day. KQ9 and KX, Paul in La Pointe, Wisconsin. Good morning.
Good morning from Lake Superior, where the moon is very full and bright. I have definitely more than 5 keys. KQ9KX.
Alrighty, more it is. VA3 GLJ, Greg up in Cartier, Ontario, Canada. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Scott, and good morning to the brewer crew. Overcast, 52 degrees Fahrenheit or 11 degrees Celsius up here in Cartier. Answer to your question is less. Everybody have a great Tuesday and 73. VA3 GLJ.
All right, thanks, Greg. You have yourself a fine day. NJ2 VT, Peter in West Rutland, Vermont. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, and everybody on the crew, Vicki and everyone else, and hope everybody has as beautiful a fall day to look forward to as we do here in Vermont. If you'd like to see what it looks like, just go to my QRZ page and click on the profile picture. It's a pretty good indication of where we're at. I do have less than 5 keys on the key ring. With that, we'll say 7-3 to all. Have a great day from NJ2BT.
All right, thanks, Peter. Have yourself a fine day, and I bet you the area up there is beautiful about now. KM4WZD, Joe in Claremont, Florida. Good morning.
Hey, Scott. Good morning. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning to the crew. More than 5. More than 5 keys on the key ring. Everybody take care. Have a great Tuesday and 7-3s. It's KM4WZD, back to net.
All right, Joe, have yourself a good day today. This is W2BLT, and next up, one of the hosts on the open mic night here on Wednesday nights, Mark at KE2EDS. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki, and good morning, rest of the crew. I'll tell you what, Scott, looking out to the west there, those clouds are getting pretty dark. Anyways, it's less. 2 keys on my keychain. Have a great day, KE2EDS.
So that's the view from downtown Elma, New York. That's just looking out the window here. It's getting dark real quick. Hey, thanks for joining us. N6QDY, David out in Sacramento, California. Good early morning, David.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicki, the brew crew, and everybody in the Zoom control room. N6QDY. Put me down for more. Have a great day. Thanks for doing what you do. N6QDY.
All right, thanks, David. Have yourself a good day. Chuck, W3CVE down in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the brew there. Put me down for less, Scott, and have a great day. W3CVE.
Alrighty, Chuck, less it is. Have a fine day. KM7 CGI, Larry in Maricopa, Arizona. Good morning.
Morning, Brew Crew, everybody. I definitely have less than 5. If I had my way, I'd just carry the fob, but definitely less than 5. Back to you, 7-3s.
Alrighty, thank you. Yeah, you're like me, kind of. I get in the car, I take the fob off the key ring, throw the key ring in the glove box, and then I only have to worry about the fob. Next up, KF8 EBV, Michael in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Morning, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. Yeah, no moon here in Michigan. It's about to rain. You guys will probably get to New York maybe tomorrow. But I have less than 5. Back to net control, KF8 EBV.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Michael. If it's not raining outside right now, it's about to. It's getting very dark here. We're supposed to get about an inch of rain, which I am going to welcome. We haven't had rain in over 2 weeks. Have a great day. KE4 NTG, Walter in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Scott, Mark, and Vicky on the Zoom room there, and everybody else on the brew. Just getting off the high yesterday from that Chiefs game, Jaguar game yesterday. Very good game. Anyway, I have less than 5 on my key ring for my car, but about 15 to 20 on one I wear on my belt. This is KE4 NTG, back to net control.
Thanks, Walter. We'll put you in the less column. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us. KI4EGQ, Bill in Woodstock, Georgia. Good morning.
Well, good morning to all the morning brew. I have, let's see, 1 metal key on the key ring, and I suppose it's going to go the way of dial phones, manual shifting on the cars one day. Won't know how to use the key. Anyway, hope everybody has a great day, a great week. KI4EGQ.
All right, thanks for joining us, Bill. You have a great day. VA3 YBS, Bill up in Dunnville, Ontario, Canada, just west of me. Good morning, Bill.
Scott, and yes, it's raining here. It's a light rain, and we've got some wind, so you'll probably be getting it soon. We're getting it here in Port Maitland. Keys on my key ring. Yes, I have more than 5 on my key ring. VA3 YBS, back to net control.
Alrighty, thank you, Bill. Yeah, it looks all dark over to the west of me here. Next up, and last on this list, KR4ENM, Vince, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky, and everyone in the crew. Missed you guys. Was away for a couple weeks. Back now, and I have exactly 5 keys. Exactly 5 keys. Everyone take care. Have a wonderful day. This is KR4EMM. Back.
Alrighty, thanks, Vince. Appreciate you joining us, and you have a good day. Alrighty, this is W2BLT, and this is the Morning Brew. Question of the day is, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? Let me acknowledge some text check-ins here, and then we'll take some regular radio check-ins, and we'll run them all. We had N5 CHB, Chuck in Sugarland, K5 RLR, Randall out in Spring, Texas, KD9 YUZ, Jimmy in Wakarusa. We had N8 ZFH Gary in Woodhaven, AV4 KT Kenneth in the Villages, WD8 KOB Rod in Madison, and KC5C ZX Daryl in Lubbock. Who do we have out there who'd like to check in with us this morning? Please come with your call sign twice, and as always, slowly.
This is Kilo 7.
Kilo. Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo. Kilo, Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo. Kilo, Echo 2, Charlie, Charlie, Kilo. Mobile.
Kilo 5GR, November 5, call Romeo, Kilo Sierra.
Echo 4, Delta Echo Romeo.
NY1 US.
Hello, Julia 5,
In and out.
This is KJ5 DIT. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Kilo 2 Tango Victor. Kilo 2
BWK, A8B,
Whiskey 08 Charlie X-ray.
November 2 Kilo November Echo. November 2 Kilo November Echo.
November 8, Hotel Lima, November.
Victor Echo 3 Tango Golf November. Victor Echo 3 Tango Golf November. Tim Woods, Ontario, Canada.
N5GI, N5GI.
W9 SAM, Whiskey 9, Sierra Alpha Mike, in and out. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet, VA3, KTJ, in and out. This is Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel, Whiskey 5, Lima Hotel, in and out.
Alrighty, let's hold it up there. That sounds like a good place to hold up. Recognizing from the bottom up, we had W5 at WLH. Wayne was in and out. VA3 KTJ VA3 KTJ. I think that was Jinsuk that was in and out. We had W9 SAM Sam. We had VE3 TGN Tim, N8 HLN Mike, N2 KNE David. Is that a good call sign? November 2 Kilo November Echo.
Affirmative. November 2 Kilo November Echo.
Alrighty, we'll be back to you shortly here. We had GW0IXK Robin over in Wales. We had K8BWK Ben in the mobile. We had W2RBC Randy by the text. We had K2TV Bob, NY1 US Norm, KJ5DIT Matthew, N5GI Rick, KE4 DER Bill. We had KE2CCK Matt. We had a station, it started in KK7 right at the top. Could you come back with that call sign, please?
KK7 Echo Alpha Lima.
Alrighty, we got you there, Michael. Let me go to one mobile that we have in this conglomerate. Let's go to K8BWK, Ben, out in Oregon, Ohio. Good morning, Ben.
Morning, Scott, and everyone on the Morning Brew. I have no keys. I just have a key fob. With that, everyone have a good Tuesday from K8BWK.
Hey, Ben, thanks for joining us. Good talking to you again. Have a great day. Let's go to the top of this list. N5, CHB, Chuck in Sugar Land, Texas. Good morning, Chuck. And you got more or less than 5 keys on your key ring?
Morning, Brew Crew. Happy Tuesday. Just a few more days till Friday. I've got less than 5. The number is 2. And I will hand those back to my employer in about 9 months, and I will be at 0. So 73s, I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll catch you next time. N5, CHB, back to net.
Alrighty, Chuck, I bet you can't wait to hand those keys in. Appreciate you joining us. Let's go out to Spring, Texas, to Randall, K5RLR. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Scott and Vicky, Dick, and everybody else on the crew. Brother Scott, if you're out there. K5RLR. I would have to say 2. Just 2 car keys. Hope everybody has a good day, and 72's 12. K5RLR, back to you, sir.
Alrighty, have a good day, Randall. Thanks for joining us. KD9, YUZ, Jimmy in Wakarusa, Indiana. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky, and everybody on the brew. 66 degrees here and raining like crazy in Wakarusa. To answer the question, I have way more than 5. Everybody have a blessed day. KD9YUZ. Back to you, sir.
Alrighty, thanks, Jimmy. And you have yourself a fine day. N8ZFH, Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the crew, and a happy Tuesday to all. And I have more than 5 keys. Please check me in and out. N8ZFH, back to net.
Alrighty, Gary, we got you in the more column. Have a good day. This is W2BLT. Next up, AB4KT, Kenneth, down in the Villages. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody from the Villages. This is AB4KT10. I have 2 physical keys and 2 fobs, so less than 5. Everybody have a great day.
Thanks for joining us, Kenneth. You too. WD8KOB, Rod, Madison, West Virginia. Good morning.
Morning, Ned. Hope everybody's having a good old Tuesday morning. And let's see, my answer is I have 1 key with my fob. So, yes, hope you guys have a great day. Take care. WD8KOB.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us this morning, Rod. Let's go out to Lubbock, Texas. Daryl, KC5CZX. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody on the brew, and for me it's less than 5. So back to net, KC5CZX.
Alrighty, you have a good day, Daryl. Appreciate you joining us this morning. KK7EAL, Michael in Ogden, Utah. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the net. I have 5 keys on my key fob. Back to you.
Thanks, Michael. Appreciate you joining us. Let's see who we got here. KE2CCK, Matt in Frankfurt, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning to everyone on the net. How are you?
just, I got one key fob on the car key, but for the motorcycle I have 4. That's it. That's KE2 CCK, back to net.
Have a good day, Matt, and thanks for being here. KE4 DER, Bill in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill in Fayetteville, North Carolina. KE4 DER, back to you. Yeah, I've got 6 keys in my keychain, and I've lost all my motorcycle keys except for 1. So I got 1 motorcycle key. Talking to you on the Tidewater portable radio. 73, thanks for calling in that KE4 DER.
Alrighty, Bill, sounding good. You have yourself a fine day. N5 GI, Rick, down in the Villages of Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott and Vicky and the rest of the brew crew. It's a beautiful day in the Villages today. Clear sky, breeze, cool temperatures, no rain recently. So we're not complaining. As for the question of the day, we have 6 keys on our ring, Scott, so I guess we'd have to say more. Back to you and the rest of the net. N5GI.
Alrighty, thank you, Rick. Have yourself a good day. KJ5 at DIT, Matthew in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Good morning. It's going to be a nice day. Looking forward to it. We're talking 70s in the morning, probably close to 80 this evening. Thank you for picking me up. And I have more than 5. In fact, I had a whole lot more a little while back, but I decided to split them up. But I still have more than 5, so 73.
All right, thank you, Matthew. Have a fine day and enjoy it. NY1, U.S., Norm in South Wales, New York. Morning, Norm.
Yeah, morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the crew today. I have more than 5, I have to say, so thanks for being there, and have a good day.
Thanks, Norm. Appreciate you joining us. Yeah, I've got more than 5, but I'm not sure that I know exactly what they all go to. Most of them I do. K2TV, Bob, down in Fairfax, Virginia. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the crew. I have less than 5, actually. I just have 2 key fobs. My, how things have changed from the days when I had a key ring loaded with keys. But down the 2 key fobs. Everyone have a great day. This is K2TV.
All right, thanks, Bob. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Next up, one of our team members here, Randy, W2RBC in West Seneca, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. I have several key rings, and they all have more than 5 keys on them. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
The Key Master. Very good, Randy. Have a good day, and thanks for joining us. Next up, GW0IXK. Robin, over in Carmarthenshire, Wales. Good morning.
From across the pond. You're all well. I have more than 5 keys on my key fob, and I hope you all have a lovely day. This is GW0IXK Portable in West Wales, United Kingdom.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us this morning, and enjoy the rest of the day. This is W2BLT. Next up, N2KNE. David out in Austin, Texas. Looks like you're new to the system. Welcome.
You can put me down for exactly 5 keys on my keychain. November 2, Kilo November Echo.
Well, thanks for joining us, David. Don't be a stranger. We're here every Monday through Friday except for holidays, 7 to 9 a.m. Appreciate you joining us. N8HLN, Mike in Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the crew. We're at 67 degrees this morning and overcast here on the east side of Detroit. The answer to the question is more than 5. Everyone have a great day, 73. Back to net, N8HLN.
Alrighty, Mike, more than 5 it is. VE3 TGN, Tim, up in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and Ruth there. I got 3 vehicles, and I got 5 keys on our rankings there, including remote control.
Thank you, Tim. And I guess I picked the right number at more or less than 5. That sounds like it's going to end up being a good number. Alrighty, let me acknowledge some text check-ins. We'll take some more radio check-ins and we'll run them all. We had KC2JZE, Bob and Hamburg, K4GDS, Gil, K4RKS, Rob, N0CKV, Mark, WB2JPQ, Dick, W2PUT, Dan, N5JOJ, Bill, KD3AJN, Anna, KD3ATQ, Jim. Who else we have looking to join us this morning? Please come with your call sign twice and slowly.
N2BH.
Whiskey 2, Papa Victor India. Whiskey 2, Papa Victor India.
Whiskey 8, Delta Charlie Mike. Whiskey 8, Charlie Mike. Mobile in and out.
Kilo
Delta 5, Bravo, Whiskey,
Kilo Delta 5, Bravo, Whiskey. Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Mike November. KE8, SMN, good morning, in and out today.
Alrighty, we'll hold it up there. Let's recognize from the bottom up, we had KE8 SMN. Jeff in Rochester Hills, Michigan was in and out. We had Kilo Delta 5, BWW. Out in Austin, we had N9EHT Doug, KA4 MMX Craig. We had W8 DCM Dean was in and out up in Lincoln Park, Michigan. We had W2 PVI Michael in Alden. N2BH Bill, W7 OMH Mike in Wading River was in and out. We had KD3ATQ Jim in Easton, Pennsylvania. And the rest I acknowledged. Did I miss anyone? Anyone else looking to get on the list? I got KG8QP by the text. Last call for anyone right now.
Delta 2, Juliet Michael X-Ray, KD2, JMX, Long Island, New York.
Alpha November Foxtrot, Kilo Delta 6, Alpha November Foxtrot.
Kilo Golf 5, Fox Zulu. Kilo Golf 5, Fox Zulu, in and out.
All right, let's hold it up there. It's a good list. We had KG5, FFZ, Carlos in Houston was in and out. We had KD6, ANF, George, KQ8U, Bob via the text, KD2, JMX, Kerry in West Babylon, New York, and KG8QP, Jeff in Perry, Ohio. Let's go to the top of this list and run them. Question of the day, everyone, is are there more or less than 5 keys on your key fob or on your key ring? Let's go to KC2, JZE, Bob in Hamburg, New York. Good morning.
I guess you have to count 5 as keys, so I have more than 5 on my ring. Have a great day, all. KC2JZ.
All right, thanks, Bob. Appreciate you joining us. K4 GDS, Gil in Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Gil.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everyone on the brew. Oh, man, I wish 0. But for now, it's at least less than 5. K4 GDS, back to net.
All right, thank you, Gil. Appreciate you joining us. K4 RKS, Rob in Pensacola, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone on the net. This is K4 Romeo Kilo Sierra Rob over in Pensacola, Florida. And up until last weekend, I had 4. Now I have 5 keys on my ring. I'll turn it back to you. Have a great day.
All right, thank you, Rob. 5 it is. N0 CKD, Mark in Plymouth, Minnesota. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, the rest of the brew crew, and everybody else on the net. I have less than 5. Everybody have a nice Tuesday. N0 CKD, back to net.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you joining us. Next up, Dick, that got WB2 JPQ down in beautiful Eden, New York. Good morning, Dick.
Good morning, Scott. Yes, we just reversed our roles this morning. I was thinking last night, all summer long, I've been down in my ham shack for 2 hours, 3 hours every morning. Today, I'm on my side deck, nice donut, cup of coffee, couple radios, computer, and sprinkles. 5. This is WB2JPQ.
Alrighty, Dick. I didn't get, was that more or less than 5?
Than 5 and sprinkles.
Sprinkles. Time to go out front, Dick. Open the garage door and move your chair. No problem at all. Have a great day. Dan, W2PUT up in Milan, Michigan. Good morning, Dan. Do you have more or less than 5 keys on your ring?
Well, good morning. I have more than 5. I'm at 7. It could be a lot more, but I have, God knows, I know, half a dozen or more other key rings with specific radio keys or site keys or different things like that. So I don't have to carry them all on one ring. I might downsize on my keys a little bit because a couple of my carrier are a throwback to my field days, and I really don't need keys to generator doors anymore. Gorgeous morning here in Milan. It's overcast. The air's got that. It's going to rain in a few minutes feel to it, but we're sitting on the deck for coffee here. Back to you. W2PT.
All righty. Thanks, Dan. Enjoy the day. N5 JOJ, Bill in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Good morning.
Top morning, Scott, and everybody on the brew crew. Beautiful day here in northeast Oklahoma starting off. sun's just about coming up there. I was always told that you could tell a man's importance by how many keys he's got. And I got several keys with, or key rings with more than 5. My everyday key ring has 22 keys and 2 key fobs on it. It's so heavy I have to have a carabiner that hooks to my belt loop to carry them around there. There you go. So the answer is more than 5. Everyone have a super day today. N5 JOJ.
Hey, Bill, you have yourself a good day in 22, my word, good. Have a good day. KD3AJN, Anna down in Beaver, Pennsylvania, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, and the rest of the crew in there this morning. Happy Tuesday. Scott, I'm sorry. Everybody have a great day today and enjoy the rain. I have less than 5 keys on my ring. KD3AJN.
All right, thanks, Anna. And I don't know how you can get Bill and I screwed up. I'm the handsome one. Have a great day. Appreciate you joining us. This is W2BLT. Next up, KD3ATQ, Jim in Easton, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the rest of the brew crew. I thought you stumped me because I didn't have an answer until I saw the log and other people had exactly 5. I didn't know whether I had to pick one or the other. Back to net control, KD3ATQ.
Well, do you have more or less than 5 or 5?
I have exactly 5.
There you go. Thanks for joining us, Jim. Have a good day. Next up, my buddy Bill, N2BH, one of your hosts here on the Morning Brew in Palmyra, New York. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody. And yeah, I heard your reply there. I have 2 keys, and the rest of the day we're getting ready to take Corey's car for annual Z-BART inspection and touch-up. N2BH.
There you go. You might as well take the car because I think the bike's out today. Have a good one, Bill. Always a pleasure. W2PDI, Michael in Alden, New York.
Good morning, everyone. 68 degrees, 20 miles east of Buffalo here. No rain yet. How about that? But I know it's coming. We definitely have less than 5 on the key ring, and I want to keep it that way. Have a nice day, all. Thank you. Back to net control. Whiskey 2, Papa Victor, India.
All right, Michael, have a great day. K4, MMX, Craig in Oakland Park, Florida. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. The answer to the question is my dog's favorite word, more. K4, MMX, back to net. All right, have a good day, Craig. Next up, N9EHT, Doug out in New Caney, Texas. Good morning.
I have less than 5 keys. Good morning, Scott, and I'm everybody on the brew, N9EHT, back to net.
Alrighty, Doug, thanks for joining us this morning. Appreciate it. KD5BWW, it says Darlene out in Austin, Texas. Good morning.
Good morning. I do have more than 5 keys. I've got about 10 keys and a tiny flashlight. KD5BWW, back to net.
Alrighty, more it is. Thanks for joining us, Darlene. You have yourself a fine day. KG8QP, Jeff in Perrysburg, Ohio. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the brew crew. Thank you to Key Fobs. I have less than 5 keys. Have a great day. KG8QP, back to net.
Alrighty, Jeff. You have yourself a fine day, and thanks for joining us. Let's go to KD2, JMX, Cary in West Babylon, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, everyone else on the brew crew this morning. To say I have more than 5 keys would be an understatement. Let's just say that I would make a high school janitor jealous. Back to you and net control.
All right, Gary. Have a good day, and thanks for being here. Let's go up to Ecorse, Michigan, KQ8U. Good morning, Bob.
Morning, Scott, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. It's right at 5 keys. Have a great day. KQ8U, better than that.
All right, you have yourself a good day, Bob. Thanks for joining us. Let's see, KD6ANF, George in San Jose, California. Good early morning.
Delta 6 Alpha November Foxtrot. I have exactly 5 keys. Door key, gate key, post office box key, car key, and for October, a skeleton key, KD6ANF.
Well done. Have a good day, and thanks for joining us. Let me take some more. I got 3 more text check-ins here. Might as well take those. We had KY4MB, KR4CKC, and N6ZAR. Let's go up to Scott in Memphis, KY4MB. Good morning, Scott.
Well, good morning, Scott. Everybody on the brew crew, Brother Bradle and Brother Webb, if they're listening this morning. I don't know why I'm always hungry when I talk to you, Scott. Hi. Well, let's see. Less than 5 keys, but more importantly, one of the keys goes to the barbecue grill that keeps people from stealing the barbecue. Back to net control, 7-3's off, KY4NB. Back to net from Land Elvis and Barbecue.
Stealing the barbecue? Have a good day, Scott. Appreciate you joining us. KR4CKC, Bill, down in the Villages in Florida. Good morning.
Ooh, put me down. Keys on my Faber key ring, less than 5. KR4CKC, you all have a great day.
Alrighty, Bill, and you as well. Thanks for joining us. Last on this list, N6ZAR, Scott in East Vale, California. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the brew this morning. Put me down for less than 5, please. It's about here in Tokyo, so almost bed for me, but I hope everyone else has a great day today. N6ZAR, back to you, Scott.
Alrighty, Scott, I didn't hear the answer. Could you give me that answer again, please?
Yes, sir. It's less than 5. N6ZAR.
Alrighty, less it is. And thanks for joining us, Scott. We appreciate it this morning. Alright, that's going to do it for me, folks. I'd like to thank everybody that checked in with me this morning. And I'm going to turn it over to Al, K8BAC, with Vicky and the log. And thanks to Vicky for logging for me. I appreciate it. It's all yours, Al. This is W2BLT.
Alrighty, thank you, Scott. You have a fine morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Al, KABAC. And Vicky logging for me, KAB on the field, waving to her. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Looks like we still have BE3TCS Tim over in Windsor, Ontario, waiting for us. He just checked in via the echo or via text. Question of the day: are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? Good morning, Tim.
This is E3 TCS Tim in East Windsor. Definitely more than 5. I have 6 conventional keys, a key fob, and a tick key on my regular keychain setup. Back to net. Thanks for taking it.
All righty, thank you, Tim. That takes us down to the bottom of the list. Let's do some mobile check-ins. It's 8 a.m. If you're still on the road, you're either late for work or just leaving for work, depending on what time zone and what time you get to work. So let's do some mobile check-ins. Mobile, come with your call signs twice and slowly.
This is KQ4VGT. I am not a mobile, and I've been listening all along. I am in Leesburg, Florida, and I'm new to this and would like to get acquainted.
Juliet 5, India Mike Whiskey, Kilo, Juliet 5, India Mike Whiskey, in and out.
Well, it looks like we had KA3BMS Hank in Pennsylvania. We had KJ5IMW Robert in Houston, Texas. The guy that said he was new to this, I know you're not mobile, but come with your call sign twice and slowly. Let's get you in here, and we'll get to you in just a moment. So if you can come with your call sign.
This is KQ4VGT. Kilo, Quebec 4, Victor, Golf, Tango. I am in Leesburg, Florida. New at this. Thank you for letting me get in. My name is Sherry.
Well, all right, Sherry, we'll be back with you in just a moment. We got your call sign in there, KQ4BGT. And then we also had W4RHC, Ariel, and Alachua. Any other mobiles want to get in? Come now with your call sign.
4 Charlie Yankee Charlie mobile.
4. Charlie Station, try the beginning of your call sign again. You broke up a little bit. You must be getting close to the end of your string.
Kilo Echo 8 Charlie Bravo Whiskey. That's Kilo Echo 8 Charlie Bravo Whiskey, Michigan.
Got Joe over there in Ypsilanti. Looking for that CYC station, that Charlie Yankee Charlie station again, if you can come back with your call sign. He must have got out of range. All right, well, let's go down the list, and Sherry, we'll be with you in just a moment. Let's get these mobile stations out of the way so they can get to where they're going. Question of the day: are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? Let's go to KA3BMS Hank in Pennsylvania. Good morning, Hank.
Good morning. I don't remember being on this net before. Yes, my name is Hank. Going by Intercourse, Pennsylvania today. I'm thinking about maybe going in here to Kaufman's Market to get some cheese and snack sausage while doing some other things. It's a pleasure to let you enjoy my company today. This is KA3BMS, the big manure spreader.
Well, Hank, we got a question of the day. Are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring?
Yes. Have a nice day, KA3BMS.
All righty, thank you, Hank. Got you down for more. Let's see, KJ5IMW, Robert, Houston, Texas. He was in and out. Thanks for checking in. W4RHC, Ariel, I know he's probably on the road. Good morning.
for service calls, the story of my life. And yeah, of course, I got many keys in my keychains as I take care of all the network stuff here, Publix and everything. We keep it locked. So many keys in my keychain. So one of these days when I retire, probably only going to have one key. But not for the next 6 to 7 years, I reckon. So loaded with keys for sure. They're trying to make me feel important, but I really don't want to be. 73s to all. From W4RAC, I-75, Lake City, Florida.
Alrighty, thank you, Ariel. Yeah, all those keys just give me a backache. KE8, CBW, Joe, Ypsilanti, Michigan, good morning.
Oh, good morning. We got cloudy skies here, about 68 degrees. I think it's only supposed to go up into the 70s today, so it looks like it's going to rain any time here in Ypsilanti. Very cloudy and everything, but it hasn't started yet. Boy, we really need the rain, too. Back over to that control from Joe, KE8 CBW Mobile, going down the road.
Alrighty, thank you, Joe. Yep, we were promised storms, and I didn't get them. I'm a little upset by that. All right, let's go to KQ4, BGT, Sherry, in Leesburg, Florida. Sherry, you've stumbled across the East Coast Reflector Morning Brew Net, and I see you're new to the system, so if you are new, you have a valid email address in QRZ, you'll receive a welcome letter from all of us at the East Coast Reflector team. We invite you to take advantage of eastcoastreflector.com. All kinds of cool things in there, including, and especially, our East Coast Reflector magazine. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning. How you doing?
We are doing just fine. It's a beautiful morning, nice and cool and cloudy up here in southeastern Michigan. And we got a question of the day here. Are there more or less than 5 keys on your keyring?
This is KQ4VGT. Yes, I got over 5 keys on my key ring. In fact, on my car, when they checked it out, it came up on the codes that I had too many keys.
That is a problem. As a person who runs a 1,000 plus car fleet, I can tell you that right now. The computer system in the car doesn't like it when you have too many keys to one car. I can attest to that. Well, thank you, Sherry, and we are here Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. Eastern Standard to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. And enjoy the East Coast Reflector, and I hope you visit us often, okay?
Yes, sir, and thank you for letting me break in and get in here. I'm new to this. I got my radio for Christmas last year, and I'm part of the Lake Association, and I wasn't getting the help I needed, and I just got burned out for a while, and so I started again.
Well, that said, on the East Coast Reflector, we do have several resources that help you get into the system, help you get into the whole business of ham radio. And we invite you to get into the Zoom room. If you go to eastcoastreflector.com and hit the drop-down menu, you'll find a link to the Zoom room. You can get in. There's a lot of friendly faces in there, usually, that can help you out with any questions you have. We hope to hear you again tomorrow or going forward. Okay, Sherry?
And it seems like the East Coast channel is pretty good. I like listening.
All righty. Thank you for checking in this morning. All right, break KQ4BGT. Well, let's see. We had WA8CLG Doug in Homosassa. Looks like he answered the question. Doug, are you still with us? Good morning.
Very good morning, everybody. And my answer is less. Matter of fact, I got a car fob and 1 key on it for the front door in case the garage door opener doesn't work. But other than that, that's it. Got an easy day for today. Everybody have a good one. W-A-H-C-L-G. Back to you, Al.
All righty, thank you, Doug. Have a great day, man. Let's go to K4PJM, Perry in Leesburg, Florida, checking in via text. Good morning, Perry.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and everybody on the brew. As far as the keys go, yeah, we have less than 5. We went to digital locks on the house, so we don't need house keys or any of that, just a key to the car. But that's just it for us. K4PJM, back to net.
All righty, thank you, Perry. Yeah, I'm kind of happy they went to like a credit card ID thing for most of the locks where I work. That works out a lot better, but I still have one key. All right, that takes us down to the bottom of the list. Let's take general check-ins. Anybody, anywhere, want to get in on the morning brew and answer the question, or in and out, whatever. Come to your call signs twice and slowly. Space them out, guys.
W2 CJM Bravo. W2 CJM Mobile.
Whiskey 5 Delta Bravo Sierra. Kilo Charlie 1 Whiskey X-Ray Papa KC1 WXP.
And 1 YKT, and 1 YKT, in and out.
Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-Ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-Ray Bravo. Three Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3 Foxtrot Golf Delta.
Kilo Delta 2 Yankee Uniform Yankee KD2 YUY.
November 2, India, Sierra, Kilo. November 2, India, Sierra, Kilo.
Sounds like we had a perfect double right there at the end. We had November 2, India, Sierra, Kilo. And then we had somebody else trying to check in at the exact same time. If that other person can come back with your call sign twice and slowly, we can get you in the log.
Kilo 2 Charlie Mike Tango. Kilo 2 Charlie Mike Tango.
November Alpha 2 Fox. November Alpha 2 Fox.
Romeo 4, Foxtrot Charlie Bravo. Kilo Romeo 4, Foxtrot Charlie Bravo.
Kilo Bravo 5 Sierra Alpha Victor. Kilo Bravo 5 Sierra Alpha Victor. In and out, please, and good morning.
Alpha Bravo 5 Delta. Alpha Bravo 5 Delta. Fred, Texas.
Well,
Kilo Echo 2 Bravo November X-Ray. Kilo Echo 2 Bravo November X-Ray. In and out.
Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Echo Lima. Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Echo Lima. Jose in Austin, Texas. In and out. KE2 GAT. KE2 GAT. In and out.
well, let's hold it up right there. That's a good long list. First of all, let's acknowledge our in and out stations this morning. We had KE2GAT Walter in Lynbrook, New York. We had KJ5MEL Jose, Austin, Texas. KE2BNX James, Sussex, New Jersey. We had KB5SAV Jason in St. Amant, Louisiana. And one YK Johnny, Hopkinsville, Kentucky, all in and out. Good morning, guys. Thanks for checking in this morning. We appreciate you sticking your head in and saying hi. As far as the rest of the crew goes, we had AB5D Fred in Arlington, Texas. KE2AJO Jose, Bronx, New York. KR4FCB Michael in Titusville, Florida. We had NA2F Antonio in Wilmington, North Carolina. K2CMT Mike, one of our facilitators in DeBary, Florida. We had W8 WHK Bill, North Fort Myers, Florida. N2ISK Bob, Woodbridge, New Jersey. KJ4ZFM Robert, Deltona, Florida. We had N0RNE Jeff, Lewisburg, North Carolina. KD2IUI Charles in Syracuse, New York. KC3FGD Ray in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. And KJ5DB Frank in Sugar Land, Texas. KC1WXP Chris in Manchester, New Hampshire. I got to scroll a little bit here. We had W5DBS David, Houston, Texas. W2CJM Charles in Selden. He was mobile. Be right with you there, Charles. And KI5PMI Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico. Just a reminder, guys, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? Let's get W2CJM Charles. He's running mobile today. Good morning, Charles.
Al, everybody on the crew, Vicky. I have less than 5 keys on my key rings. Thank you for doing the net. Have a great day.
Thank you, Charles. Have a great day yourself. Enjoy. Let's go to KI5PMI Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Al, everybody on the brew. I have more than 5. Several of them are for my parents' stuff that I have spares for them. So that's what most of them, or a lot of them are. So hope everybody has a great day. KI5PMI, back to net.
All right, thank you, Bill. I guess a good follow-up question was, if you have a key on your key ring that you have no idea what it fits, but we'll get to that another day. Let's go to W5DBS, David in Houston, Texas. Good morning, David.
Great big Texas howdy to you and the brew crew. I've got 3 of them on there. I've got a fob for the car. I've got a front door key and a key to the wine cellar. That's about all I need. This is David in Houston, W5DBS. Back to the net.
All righty, thank you, David. Keep a close eye on that key to the wine cellar. Let's go to KC1WXP, Chris in Manchester. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. Good morning, Al, and everybody on the brew crew. Always good to be here. I haven't checked in here in a long time, meaning, certainly not a regular. I'll try to again, but I'm not always up this early. Anyway, if I was to use a key ring often enough, which I don't, but if I did use one more, I think I would probably have less than 5. I'm young. I don't do much work. I'm 24. I don't do much work with out in construction or anything, but my dad does, so I'm sure he has a bunch of keys, but I don't have a lot of keys. So I just usually, if anything, have the house key. Anyway, probably one of the last warm days of the fall here in New Hampshire, so we'll see how all that goes. Working on a speech for Friday in 9 Land in Chicago, and then off to Manitoba for a week after that. So I'll be stroke VE4 or stroke 9, depending on where I am. Anyway, have a great day, guys. And 7 3s from KC1WXP. Back to you, Al. Thanks as always for everything you do for everybody here.
All righty, thank you, Chris. Safe travels, my friend. Enjoy. All right, let's go to KJ5DXB, Frank in Sugar Land, Texas. Good morning, Frank.
KJ5DXB, good morning to you, Al, to Vicky, and everybody in the crew. I have less. Thanks for the check-in. Everybody have a great day. Back to you, Al.
All righty, thank you, Frank. Have a great day yourself, sir. Let's go to KC3FGD, Ray in Elizabethtown. Good morning, Ray.
Hey, good morning, Al, Vicky, and everyone on the brew here. I have more than 5, 7 to be exact. Just getting ready to head up to the wood shop here and probably spend the most of the day. I'm in the cleaning crew this week. KC3FGD, back to net.
All righty, thank you, Ray. Enjoy your day at the wood shop. Let's go to KD2YUY, Charles in Syracuse. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody listening on the brew. I'm dog sitting today for my son. He's got a big German Shepherd. Hear him in the background here. I have less than 5 keys on my key ring. 73L back to that control, KD2YUY.
All righty, thank you, Charles. And give that dog a pat on the head. Sounds like he's ready to play. Enjoy. This is Al, KBA, K8, BKY, logging for him and keep me out of trouble. Wow, we're going down the list. We're getting there. Let's go to N0RNE, Jeff in Lewisburg, North Carolina. Good morning, Jeff.
Well, good morning to you and everybody else on the brew. This is N0RNE. I have more than 5 keys on my key ring. Don't have any smart locks or anything like that in the house. Saw a movie a long time ago, back in the 80s, on something that was based like that, and the computer came alive and ended up like locking this guy out of into his own home, and he couldn't even get out. Kind of threw that off for me. But with that, let me turn it back over to Ned. This is N0RNE.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. The place I live, I guarantee you that's not going to happen. We're lucky to have electricity around here. Let's go to KJ4ZFM, Robert, Deltona, Florida. Good morning, Robert.
Yeah, well, good morning to the brew crew. Good morning, Vicky, and everyone else in there, and I hope everyone had a blessed evening last night. The answer to the question is I have 1 key on my key ring. I just took all the keys I used to have on my key ring off not long ago because I didn't need all them keys and whatever, and it's only 1 key I need, and that's the key to the front door. Thank you very much. Everyone have a blessed day and hope everyone stays safe. KJ4ZFM, Deltona, Florida.
All righty, thank you, Robert. Enjoy the day. Let's go to N2ISK, Bob in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Al and crew. I have less. I have only 4 keys. And I don't even have one for my wife's current car. She goes through cars kind of like water, but I don't have a key for hers either, so I still have my 23-year-old truck. And that only 4, nothing else. From Atlantic.
All righty, thank you, Bob. Have a great day. Let's go to W8, WHK Bill in North Fort Myers, Florida. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, everyone. From Southwest Florida, 75 degrees, clear skies. And the answer to the question is I have less than 5. And that's counting the key fob for the car. The key fob actually has a key built into it, too, besides being in electronic buttons. And so that might be, I don't know, that might bring me up to 5 if I count the key fob twice. Nah, less than 5. So the problem is with the fob, there's a key, but I don't know where the lock is on the door. I don't know how the key works. I had to push the button. Okay. Oh, by the way, the rest of the day I'm going to be sitting around the house. I have, doctor gave me some new meds yesterday to start taking, and I started this morning. So I don't know how I'm going to react to them. But so far, so good. Okay, this is W8WHK 73 is back to net control.
All righty, thank you, Bill. Just for advice sake, most of the time there's a cover over right next to your handle on your car. You can pop that cover off, and there's where your key if you need it for emergency purposes. But just so you know, YouTube is your friend when it comes to things like that. All right, let's go down to K2 CMT Mike in DeBerry, Florida, one of our facilitators. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Al, Miss Vicki, and Scott. I missed you. I got up a little too late this morning for your segment. Les is the answer. This is K2 CMT in DeBerry, Florida. Everybody have a great week.
All righty, thank you, Mr. Mike. Have a great week. Let's go to NA2F Antonio in Wilmington, North Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning. Beautiful day here. Sunday. Going to be in the low 80s. Answer to your question, only 2 on the keychain.
All righty, with 2 it is. I'm always envious of people like you. I've always had way more keys than I really care to have. Breaking with NA2F, let's go to KR4FCB, Michael in Titusville, Florida. Good morning, Michael. I see you're new to the system.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, good morning from the Space Coast of Florida. This is my first time checking in. And to answer your question, I have 4 on my keychain, so barely underneath.
All right, thank you, Michael. Hey, don't be a stranger. We're here every weekday, Monday through Friday, unless it's any kind of holiday. We take holidays off. We get paid holidays here at the East Coast Reflector, so don't be a stranger. If you have an address, you'll get a welcome letter from the East Coast Reflector. Click on it, check out our magazine. All right, let's go to KE2AJO, Jose in Bronx, New York. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew. Hopefully everyone has a safe travel and a great day. I got less than 5 keys. I can't stand to have too many keys jingling around on my key ring, so that's pretty much it. 73s to everybody. It's great hearing you all from the Harris Radio headquarters, Long Island City. This is KE2AJO.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a great day. Let's go to AB5D, Fred in Arlington, Texas. Good morning, Fred.
Good morning to the net. I have less than 5. I've got 4. I got the car key, front door key, key for the gate, key for the shed, and that's it. AB5D.
Oh, that sounds like all you need. Have a great day. Let's go to WA2 WWK, Ron, Amherst, New York. Good morning, Ron.
WHW, WK. Actually, I fall in the category of less than 5. That's a far cry from when I was working. When I was working, I used to have the master for each group and the core key, so we could switch locks for each group. And I think we had like 6 or 7 groups. And then there were some which were off the master set, so things kind of weigh you to the port side, as the expression goes. Whiskey Alpha 2, whiskey kilowatt.
All righty, thank you, Ron. Have a great day. Yep, it'll offset you a little bit. We also got K5 YNU, Florin and Conroe. Good morning, Florin.
Hello, Vicky, everyone on the Morning Brew Crew. Less than 5. Different story for my work key ring, but my personal ring less than 5. Back to the net control, everyone. Have a blessed day. K5 YNU Mobile.
Alrighty, thank you, Florin. Have a great day. Finally wrapping this list up, we have K6AAN, Mike in Valley Springs, California. Good morning, Mike.
Hey, good morning to everybody on the crew. I just fired up my radio. I didn't catch the question.
All right. Yeah, I need to repeat it. We're getting down, a half hour into this already. Question of the day is, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring?
Oh, very good. Okay. Definitely more than 5. I think about double that amount. Everyone have a great day. This is K6AAN, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Mike. Have a great day. We got more in there. All right, well, I see WB1DX in Daryl in Epsom, New Hampshire, checking in. Let's take some more check-ins. Any check-ins anywhere, come now to call signs twice and slowly.
Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Kilo Hotel, KQ4 KKH, in and out.
NHMJN, November 8, Mike Juliet, November, mobile this morning.
K0,
India 7,
K0,
India Hotel Uniform, Dave.
November 2, Juliet Papa Delta. November 2, Juliet Papa Delta.
KF0 MHN, KF0 MHN.
Juliet, Kilo India 5, Foxtrot Romeo Juliet, in and out.
All right, it looks like we had a couple of doubles there, so let's work through this list and see who we got, and then we can get the doubles coming back here. Looks like we had KE6EX Dave in Illinois. We had KI5FRJ Mike in Lubbock, Texas. He was in and out. Good morning, Mike. We had KF0 MHN Bill in East Bethel, Minnesota. We had N2 JPD Dennis in Depew, New York. Looks like KI7IHU Dave, Murray, Utah. KE0GKF Jeff, Bellevue, Nebraska. Then KE2DLT Dennis in Henderson, New York. N8MJN Marston, Sterling Heights, Michigan. KQ4 KKH Randy, Muscle Shoals. Randy, were you in and out, or were you going to answer the question?
This is KQ4 KKH, in and out. Good morning.
All righty, side thoughts. Randy, have a great day. Mike in Lubbock, you have a great day. Thanks for checking in, guys. Who did we miss? If we missed you and you tried to get in on that list, come to call sign twice and slowly.
Kilo Echo 2 Bravo Delta Oscar, Kilo Echo 2 Bravo Delta Oscar, in and out.
KF8, DIC. KF8, Detroit Rock City.
All right, I thought I heard you in there, Jack. KF8 DRC. Oh. Whoever was just trying to get in, come to call sign. One more time. I stomped all over you.
Kilo Delta 4, Quebec, India Papa, KD4, QIP, in and out.
All right, Barton, Huntsville, Alabama, KD4, QIP was in and out. Thanks for checking in. All right, guys, let's jump up to the top of the list. Question of the day, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? Let's go to Daryl in Epsom, New Hampshire, WB1DXN. Good morning, Daryl.
Vicky and Al and the rest of the Brew crew. Sorry I missed the first round when you called me. Must have been preoccupied trying to make a list of what I'm going to talk about. Your audio is always a little bit lower than some of the others, and the volume is down a little bit too. But on my main key ring, I have more than 5. On my backup key ring, I have less. And the question is, too, that how come my main key ring that I use put in the pocket last is always when I need it the next time is always the thing. And I guess this is going to be the last day for a warm last day for a while. And so keep track of that wine key ring, I heard somebody say. That sounds like a good place to get into. And I guess that dog, he just wanted to give his amount of keys also that he had. And as always, look ahead, think ahead, plan ahead. Always be prepared for the unexpected. Hey, everybody have a great day, safe day. WB1DXN.
All righty, thank you, Daryl. You have a great day yourself. Enjoy. Appreciate you checking in. All right, let's go to Marson in Sterling Heights, N8MJN. Good morning, Marson. N8MJN, you with us, Marson?
M7YCS. M7YCS. Good morning, gentlemen. Chris in the room.
We'll be with you in just a little bit. We're in the middle of a net, sir. If you could wait just a moment till we call for check-ins again. Let's go to KE2 DLT Dennis in Henderson, New York. Dennis, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to the Brew crew and everything you folks do. You guys need definitely need a motivation here, but yeah, I definitely have more. I take my key ring out, I look like a janitor. But yeah, we got a little bit of rain to start the day off, much needed. Overcast, sun's trying to poke through. But other than that, we're gonna so 7-3 stall, and have a great day. K2 DLT. We'll be back to net control.
All righty, thank you, Dennis. We got you more. Have a great day. Let's go to KE0GKF, Jeff in Bellevue, Nebraska, one of our net controllers. Good morning, Jeff. KE0GKF, Jeff, you with us? Nothing heard. Let's down to KI7IHU, Dave in Murray, Utah. Good morning, Dave.
Everybody on the Morning Brew crew. I definitely do have more than 5 keys on my key ring. I'm also glad that we got at least 2 inches of rain over the weekend. It's long been overdue in the area. Back over to you. This is Kilo India 7, India Hotel.
All righty, thank you, Dave. Have a great day. Let's go to N2JPD Dennis in New York. Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning to everybody on the Brew crew. The answer to the question this morning would be more than 5. I usually have like 7 keys on my keychain. Back to you.
All righty, thank you, Dennis. Have a great day. Let's go down to KF0MHN Bill in East Bethel. Good morning, Bill.
Well, good morning to you and good morning, Brew Crew. I have 5 keys, and between the keypads and the keys, I don't think I can keep track with all that. So back to you, and back to net, KF0MHN. Everybody have a great day.
All right, thank you, Bill. Have a great day yourself. Let's go to KE6EX, Dave in Illinois. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, from KE6EX, from rainy downtown Chicago. Yeah, I only carry one key only, back to net control, 73s.
One key it is. Thank you, Dave. Have a great day. Let's go to KQ4EFY, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, everyone on the Brew Crew. This is KQ4EFY, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina, and I have more than 5 keys, 5 key rings. Back to net control.
We got you for more. Have a great day, Tim. Let's go to AD2KP, Stephen in Brooklyn, New York. Good morning, Stephen.
And the rest of the Morning Brew Crew, I have more than 5 keys. I hope everyone has a great day. This is 82KP, back to net control.
You have a great day too, Stephen. Thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to KF8 DRC Jack in Rochester, Michigan. Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, everyone. I have 7 keys. 7 keys. That's all I can carry. Take care. Everybody have a good day. Good Tuesday. KF8 Detroit Rock City.
Thank you for checking in this morning, Jack. Have a great day. Let's jump down to KC2 JPQ Frank in Lancaster, checking in via text. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Al and Vicky and everybody listening to the brew. I less than 5 keys. And I'll say 7 threes. Everybody have a great day. KC2 JPQ.
All righty, thank you, Frank. Have a great day. Looks like we also have W5MHG, Mark and Gracie checking in from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Good morning, Mark.
Well, good morning, W5MHG, Gracie's Bow Wow with 53 degrees. She keeps her keys on her collar, and we've got about 8. Don't use them all. Thanks so much for being there, and thanks for Vicky for putting up with us. And don't forget, we love the keys to the text line. I'll get it out. W5MHG on the way to play. 7-3.
All righty, thank you, Mark. Have a great day. Give Gracie an extra treat for me. Finally wrapping up this list, checking in from Lancaster, New York, W2EM, Chuck. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, the rest of the Brew Crew. I got about 5 or 6 different key rings I work off of, but my main one, I only have about 3 keys and a couple of fobs, so you can put me down for less than 5. Have a great day, W2EM.
All righty, thank you, Chuck. Have a great day. Enjoy. That takes us down to the bottom of this list. This is Al, KABAC, along with Vicky, K8BKY. Log it for me. Keep me out of trouble. Let's start another list. If you want to get in on the morning brew, we got about 15 minutes. Come with your call signs twice and slowly.
November Yankee 2 Oscar. November Yankee 2 Oscar Mobile.
KE2EHI, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Hotel India, mobile, in and out.
KE2, Mike Sterling, in and out.
W2KJB, W2KJB.
Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles, mobile.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Foxtrot to Whiskey Bravo. Whiskey Bravo 8, Foxtrot Whiskey Bravo, in and out, please.
Let's hold it up there for a second, because I know we had some doubles and triples going on there, so let's see if we can work this out. We had Jeff and Romulus, WB8, FWB, in and out. Good morning, Jeff. Thanks for sticking your head in and saying good morning. As well as KE2, EHI, Joe in Westfield, New York. He was in and out. Thanks, Jeff. Then we had AJ0EF, Joe, West Seneca, New York. We had KB2, WGC, Kevin in Homosassa, Florida. W2KJV, Tony, Homosassa, Florida. Sound like we had KE2GQ. Is KE2GQ, is that the call sign? Come back if it was.
That was KE2YDP. Kilo Delta 2, Uniform Golf, Quebec.
So we had KD2, Uniform Golf, Quebec. Okay. We got you there, and that's loading. No, that's KD2. There we go. Mike in Shirley, New York, possibly. Yep. And we also had KE2YDT, possibly. Who's that other station? KE2 station.
KD2YDP, John from Yonkers, New York.
All right, we got you, John, KD2YDP. All right, I think we got that straightened out. Pretty sure we do. I don't know. So let's see, where did we leave off? We also have Andy, W2AJR, checking in via text from Cheektowaga, New York. With that, KD2UGQ, we got Mike in Shirley, New York. KD2IWN, Tim in Hamburg, New York. We had KE0GKF, Bellevue, Nebraska. And NY20, Ryan in Orlando, Florida. He's mobile. Let's get to Ryan, NY20. Question of the day, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? Good morning, Ryan.
Morning, and morning everyone in the brew crew. I'm going to go with less than 5. I got 4 if you count the fobs. And I'm going to turn it back to net control. Thank you, NY20 in Orlando.
All righty, thank you, Ryan. Have a great day and enjoy. Let's get our other mobile station, KB2 WGC, Kevin in Homosassa. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. I have 2 keys, a micro flashlight, and a Swiss Army knife. That's all I carry. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles, clear.
All righty, thank you, Kevin. Have a great day. All right, let's jump up to KE0GKF, Jeff in Bellevue, Nebraska. Good morning, Jeff.
Well, good morning, Al. Good morning, Vicky. I tried before and in the last list, and my node disconnected. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have more than 5, I think you said. I have about 10. You know, I even have a drum key on there. You know, because you never know when you're going to need to tune, you know, when you're out there and you need to tune drums, you know. Yeah, I've been through many gigs where I couldn't find a $2 drum key, and the drums were out of tune. Digga-digga-digga all night long. Have a good day. KE0GKF, back to you.
Well, Jeff, before we let you go, we got one more question for you. Do you have a key to your garage?
Vicky, I know doggone well that you asked that question. I was locked out of my garage for about 3 or 4 days. I was stranded in my own apartment. I locked my keys in my garage and couldn't get in. Oh, and the garage door opener. That was it. Yeah, I didn't have the keys. I didn't have the garage door opener. And I know doggone well Vicky asked that question. Good one, Vic. Have a good morning.
Yeah, she put me up to that. Guilty as charged. All right, Jeff. Jeff is one of our net controllers here on the East Coast Reflector. Have a great day, bud. And yeah, I still do have a couple of drum keys around here from way back in the day. I don't know why I still do, but I do. All right, let's go to KD2 IWN. Tim in Hamburg, New York. Good morning, Tim.
Morning, Alan. Everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. So I'm trying to guess. Hopefully I'll answer this right. You're asking how many key rings do I have, or how many do I carry? I only carry my key fob these days. In my vehicle, though, I do have a little carabiner, those little miniature ones that has a church key and a spare house key for my mother-in-law's house. Then I have another carabiner, a little bigger one that has some house keys and stuff on it. Because basically I get into my house through my garage door opener. So I only carry the key fob on me, though. That's all I really ever carry on me anymore. 73, everybody. Enjoy your day. KD2 IWS.
All righty, thank you, Tim. Yep, you were right on it. The question is, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? So thanks for checking in. Let's go down to KD2 UGQ. Mike in Shirley, New York. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, everybody on the Morning Brew. Yeah, I keep missing it. Yeah, I have more than 5 keys on my key ring. And I have 2 key rings, and I think they both have more than 5. Okay, back to you. Thanks for all you do on the Morning Brew, and everybody have a wonderful day and the rest of the week. Okay, this is KD2 UGQ, back to net control.
All righty, thank you, Mike. Have a great day. Let's go to one of our facilitators, W2KJV, Tony in Homosassa. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, and good morning to everyone on the Morning Brew. I have 5 traditional keys and then 2 fobs. I got a little pill bottle, or not a bottle, a little pill container, snap-on tool screwdriver, and well, I guess it's a key, but it's not a key to open any doors. It has a Phillips screwdriver, a knife, a saw, and a regular screwdriver and a bottle opener. So it's like a multiple use utensil, I guess. Hope everyone has a great day. Back to you, W2KJV.
All righty, thank you, Tony. Yeah, I got one of those little multi-tools, too. Boy, that thing's the handiest little son of a gun. All right, let's go down to AJ0EF, Joe, West Seneca, New York. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. I've got less than 5. I've only got 3 because I can either get in via my phone or, or a key card in my wallet or anything like that. With that, I'll turn it back to net control. This is AJ0, 73.
All righty, thank you, Joe. Have a great day. Let's go to NW4Q, Jim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Al. I would be less than 5. Thanks a lot.
All righty, thanks for checking in this morning, Jim. Have a great day. Let's go to KD2 YDP, John in Yonkers, New York. Good morning, John. John, you're pretty broken up. Sounds like you might have been at the end of your string. You want to try that one more time?
Okay, I have more than 5 keys and the fob. And just good morning to Al and everybody on the net. So with that, it's KD2 YDP, back to net control.
All righty, thank you, John. Yep, you were loud and clear that time. Appreciate you checking in this morning. Let's go to W2AJR, Andy in Cheektowaga, New York. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Al. Morning, everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. More than 5 keys on my key ring, and I'm almost positive that I don't know what all of them are for. Thank you. 7-3, everybody. Have a great day.
All righty, thank you, Andy. Have a great day yourself. AC0BBF, Steve in Lincoln, Nebraska. Good morning, Steve.
AC0BBF, only have a few keys on my key ring. Still trying out the new top group on star. Not much going on here. Have a good afternoon, guys. No more than rest speed. AC0BBF.
All righty, thank you, Steve. Have a great day. Enjoy. Okay, we got about 5 minutes. Let's get about 5 or 6 more check-ins. Come now with your call signs, twice and slowly.
KK7GY. KK7GY.
K2QW. K2QWK, Mobile.
Delta 2, Papa India Hotel, Mineola, New York.
In and out.
Oop, that in and out station, all we got was in and out. If you want to come back with your call sign, please.
N5, RTC. In and out.
All righty, we got you, Terry. We also got KD2PIH, Barbara in East Norwich, New York. We got K2QWK, Philip, East Aurora, New York. KK7DY, Clark, Phoenix, Arizona. Question of the day, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? Let's go to KK7DY. Good morning.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, rest of the Brew Crew. More than 5 keys on my key ring. Back to net control. KK7DY, good day.
All righty, thank you, Clark. Have a great day. Let's go to K2QWK, Philip, East Aurora, New York. Mobile and around. Good morning, Philip.
Good morning to everyone on the Brew Crew. There are less than 5 keys on my key ring. Back to the net.
All right, thank you, Philip. Have a great day. Let's go to KD2PIH. Looks like Barb in East Norwich, New York. Good morning. Looks like you're new to the system. Welcome to the East Coast Reflector. If you got a valid email and QRZ, you'll receive a welcome letter. Good morning, KD2PIH.
Morning, Brew Crew. This is KD2PIH. I definitely have more than 5 keys on the key ring, plus screwdriver, plus Swiss Army knife. It weighs pretty heavily on me. Thank you so much for doing the net. KD2PIH.
All righty, thank you, Barb. Have a great day yourself. Let's take 2 more check-ins. Come with your call sign, twice and slowly.
K8PRO. K8PRO mobile.
Let's make sure we got that right. That was a K8 Bravo Romeo Oscar.
Yes, 10-4.
All right, Dennis. Good morning. Shows you from Cincinnati. Welcome. Question of the day is, are there more or less than 5 keys on your key ring? K8BRO. Good morning, Dennis. K8BRO, you still with me?
gotcha. I got more than 10 keys on my key ring. You could probably use it for a weapon. So back to net control.
All right, perfect. We got you for more. Thanks for checking in. Have a great day. And folks, with that, the little lady inside my skull says it's 9 a.m. This is Al, K-A-B-A-C, along with Vicky, K-A-B-K-Y, and Scott, W2BLT. Whew, we're all having memory problems here at the East Coast Reflector. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in. We'll be back tomorrow morning. And just a reminder, we're here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We now return the East Coast Reflector to its normal amateur radio use. 73s, everybody.